Hey, it's Leia Monica.
It's New Year's Eve! Happy New Year! And if you've been here for a while, then you know the drill. So I'll be showing you what we're having for dinner. My mom usually prepares it's more festive during the New Year's compared to Christmas. So I usually document everything. If you're new here, I am no way bragging about what we have. This is purely documentation. She makes me do this every year, and it's great content for my vlog, so here we go. Fun fact about my fam, in this household, we open our presents during the New Year's. So it's a way of welcoming the new year with abundance. So we don't do it during Christmas, we do it on New Year's. Okay, for our first stop, we have the dessert bar. Okay, so right here we have a fruit basket. We have green mango. This is a yellow watermelon. We have lanzones. We have a lemon, and these two are kumquats. I've never tried them before. My neighbor gave them to me to try because I was really curious. And these are kalapi. They look like tiny pineapples. But when I tell you, you have never known sour until you tried a kalapi. And I love it so much. It's a seasonal fruit and it's only available around this time of the year. So I always look forward to it. But enough about that. We have muffins, chocolate, cheese, and blueberry. We also have croissants. These are from MG Desserts. And we have, these are strawberry bask cakes, but like in a muffin form. So more croissant, blueberry, and cheese muffin. And we have a cheese board right here with cookies and prunes. Oh, and I also have like chips from Vietnam still. And we have a blueberry cheesecake. And this, I don't know what this is. My mom bought that one. And assorted chocolate. Yum. We have pistachios and sparkling rosé and bread. Oh, and we have Puto and Putopao. So Putopao is like if Puto and Siopao had a baby. This is it. It's really good. We also have donuts. These are from Jayco donuts. My mom waited a long time in the line to get those. We have Miko, which is another type of rice cake. And then more donuts from Jayco. And we have leche flan, or flan. So good. We also have assorted fruits. You have banana, pineapple, oranges, more oranges. You have like red grapes, violet grapes, green grapes, and more assorted chocolates. So here we have the star of the night, the lechon. Ooh, we also have persimmons, pears, oranges. Ooh, and we have mulberries. And we have lumpia, chicken lollipops, and we have ceviche made by yours truly. And I also made like the butter garlic shrimp. Whoa, butter garlic shrimp. And then, oh, I don't know what this is. My mom ordered this one, and my mom ordered my favorite taquitos. So it has like beef and then onions, cheese, minced cucumber, and then those with the cabbage. No, that's lettuce, iceberg lettuce, and tomatoes. And yeah, that's it. We also have fresh lumpia. And my mom and my brother made this lasagna. And we also have pupis, which is pig innards. Yeah. So that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Happy New Year. We have this premium Fuji apples. It's huge. Super big. My mom bought like a box of this. We also have buko salad. Woohoo! Buko salad! Garlic bread. Korean garlic bread. Oh. Taquitos. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Hello. Happy New Year, baby! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Everywhere! Fireworks everywhere! Doggies are scared. Hello, baby. For 2024, I've been prioritizing my health. I had a knee injury a few years back because of jiu-jitsu, and my doctor told me to get an MRI, but I didn't because it was expensive. But now that the pain came back, I finally got the MRI, and the results were that I had a meniscal injury and I tore my ACL, so I need surgery. I've never had one before. I also had a really bad case of pink eye, or conjunctivitis. I had a wound on the back of my lid, that's why it's bleeding. A little backstory about my new tattoo. So, back when I was still a virgin for tattoos, I promised a friend who's a tattoo artist that I'd get my first one from him, but it didn't really work out that way. So, I actually got my first tattoo, that Lotus, when I was in Vietnam. I thought it would be a very nice way to remember my first time going abroad, and I got a lotus because it's Vietnam's national flower. My friend is Murtz, by the way, and I would always send him like my ideas on my first tattoo, but then it didn't happen. I ended up wanting a different one now, and I thought about it for a very long time until finally I made up my mind. So I have all my mantras on my arm just so I won't forget. Everything I want to embody, and one that's written in Baybayin, which is Philippines pre-Spanish scripture. And what's tattooed on my arm means kalma, which in Bisaya means calm or relax. Ganahan kasi mong agi. Freehand lang na, oh. Ayos.
May lang yun.
Ah! Takin na. Stop. I also got a finger tattoo which says, luckily, used to reframe your mind for positivity.
Details.
Oy, gosh.
Oh, ano last one?
Last one, yeah. Fudgy bar. Ah!
Wala na day. Okay.
Wala na? Sure na na?
We're done.
Ah, yes! For the first month of 2024, I am now again a godmother. Wow. To be entrusted with someone's child to guide them throughout life as a second parent. Car rides with my friend Grace aren't the same anymore. You couldn't jam out to music like we used to with a baby on board. After baby Reon's baptism, we went to Cafe Julieta for his dinner party because it's also his first birthday. I can't believe he's a year old now. I never got to see him in person as a newborn, but I do remember when Grace and I were still working and she was still pregnant with Reon. And I couldn't believe she was actually growing a human inside her. I've always wondered what it would be like, but I'm not too excited to get to that part yet. That'll just completely change your life forever. You'll have a dependent for the rest of your life. I don't think I'm ready for that kind of responsibility. In the words of Katy Perry, a baby can't have a baby. And I'm still a baby. The decor looks perfect, and all of this is set up poolside. I'll show you a complete 360 of the area. The celebration started with the parents' welcome message, and I'm just completely happy for Grace and Nero. They finally have their own little family. After that, it was dinner time. All the yummy food. Of course, a quick shot of Reon's prettiest ninang. There were all sorts of performances ready to entertain the guests and, of course, Reon. I really like these guys' performance. I highly recommend them, and I'll try to get their contact from Grace so I could put it down in the description box for you guys. Would have been nice with the music, but I don't want to get a copyright strike. So this is actually a bubble show, and you'll see all the huge bubbles. And I think I forgot I'm in my late 20s for a second. It really made my inner child happy. It started with just one bubble and then two bubbles stuck together, which kind of reminds me of like bacteria. Yeah, the cocci, diplococci, and then the staphylococcus. The bubbles got bigger and bigger till it was big enough to fit a human inside. So Reon, together with one of his parents, got inside the bubble, and it was so cute. This is such a fun experience to look back on. What a way to celebrate a first birthday. Being inside a bubble with their mom and dad. Of course, they couldn't forget Reon's prettiest ninang to go inside the bubble. I absolutely felt like one of the kids at this party. When they requested me, in my head I was like, OMG, I get to be in the bubble too? The guys were being really silly, telling me to blow, mom, blow. And then I actually did it. And then it was game time for the adults.
Okay, this time po, ang gagawin na po natin, magti-TikTok challenge lang po tayo.
I think you could guess which TikTok challenge it is, but comment down below what you think it is. If you need a clue, I did it in part 1 of my October vlog. I feel like I was being really annoying, but I just still couldn't believe this little human came out of her. Reon also had the classic magician performing for his party. I feel like every children's party that I ever attended growing up had a magician. And what I found out as I grew a little older, that it's all about misdirection. I feel like this magician in particular really liked playing with fire a little too much. The bleach really damaged my hair, and I thought it was finally time to trim it off. Whenever I'm in Tagum and I needed a haircut, I would always go to Sir Asher of Asher's Salon. Now my hair is all trimmed up and fabulous. I also got checked for my joint problems. My eyes are a lot better now. I still had yellow dye because my doctor checked my eyes under UV to check if I had scratches. My family and I ate at Little Baker for the first time, and this is in Tagum. A little fun fact, the waiter told me it's called Little Baker because the owner started his food business baking. This was my first time ever going there, and I loved the aesthetic. I would literally go back and dress up with my friends and just have an amazing time. I could really imagine myself wearing like different outfits and taking like mini photo shoots in different angles of the restaurant. And here's me. Hi. The food was delicious. It was actually my first time seeing like Himalayan salt on kinilaw or ceviche. Very bougie. I couldn't find a dish I didn't like, to be honest. Everything was so good. There were non-stop heavy rains happening because of the typhoon, and still, there were earthquakes. Oh my god, it's not stopping. I got a first-degree burn because my mama's steaming hot cup of coffee was on the ground and I stepped on the saucer. I try to eat healthier. Keyword is try, because it's expensive getting sick and it's just such a pain and gets me so anxious and worried. I also make the effort to dress up like I'm meeting my crush, as my friend Paula would say, to show up better to the world. My foot was looking way better after more than a week. I think Jergens lotion helped when it was all dry. If you didn't know, I own a small business in a concept store, and this is me picking up my stocks. A day in the life of a career woman. I love thrifting, and I also love going to Japanese surplus stores so I could find like really unique pieces. And I'm out here looking for something to display my brooches and scarf rings in for the store, and look what I found! It looks so handmade and unique. My small business is located inside Clockwork Studyhub. It's along National Highway Tagum City, near Tagum Doctors Hospital, and right across Glizas. So if ever you're around the area or you need some place to study, come visit Clockwork Study Hub. We're open every day from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. There's a lot in store, but of course you're gonna make a first stop to my box. I sell Victoria's Secret, Bath and Body Works perfumes, lotions, and all that good stuff. And also, look at this! The brooches! I also sell my pre-loves here, so please check that out. It is a really nice place to study here, very quiet. You get unlimited water, coffee, and hot chocolate for 20 pesos. There are also other goodies being sold here, and if you ever have a business, there are still boxes available to rent. After washing it, this little piece I found at the Japanese surplus is now displayed. I took a little trip down memory lane and visited my high school, and man, I haven't been here for years. Wow, sexy! It's so weird being back in my high school, but I just needed to make a quick stop because my high school teacher, posted about these handmade rags, and they're made by children with special needs, and they're selling them for 75 pesos each to support their life skills activities. Look at all the pretty patterns. I love, and they're just 75 pesos each. Mama and I grabbed a snack at Miko's Brew after house hunting all day. We were craving for their pork bihon and granita. And this is my outfit for today. There's a lot of snacks, pastries, and desserts to choose from here. All from cookies to banana loaf bread, and also a variety of cakes. My favorite one is chocolate torte.
May nailam yung tanin na bread.
I went to Davao to get test results from the blood samples I sent to Manila. I've really been loving documenting cute outfits that I put on because I used to be the type to save certain pieces for special occasion, but now every day is a special occasion. The results turn out pretty well, so I have nothing to worry, so I decided to celebrate with friends. It was spontaneous, but we got together and it's been a long time. It's been raining a lot these days, and while I was doing my errands, I was craving gulay or vegetables for dinner, so I decided to buy some produce in the middle of it all. It really makes me happy going to the market and seeing all these fresh produce. What should I make for dinner? So here's everything I got from the market. I got 2 bottles of honey because I got it for a discount. And then I bought bananas, some unripe bananas, and ripe bananas ready to eat. I also bought kangkong and bako, and lastly batong. I asked Mama what she wanted me to cook, so she said kangkong, so I made adobong kangkong. I prepped up all the ingredients so it'll be easy when I start cooking. It's really easy to cook, and if you want me to teach you, you can leave it down in the comments. Once it was cooked, I topped it off with some fried garlic, and I even had extra sauce. Next, I made bako salad, which was really refreshing because I've been needing some vegetables in my system, and I love this because it's sour. I love sour. This conjunctivitis is no joke. I had to get checked again because it still wasn't completely okay. Wow, this rain just keeps pouring non-stop because of the typhoon. I hope it stops soon. And if you learned something or I made you happy, then I've done my job. Take care always.